Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we're talking about your future, ladies and gentlemen. Preparation for financial success, asset motivation tonight, ROI, in case you don't know what that means, return on investment, or like I like to say, return on your money. That's right. That makes it in your head. I spent $1,000. What do I get back in return? Nothing. No asset, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome. Stop struggling now. Gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for being here. First of all, welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. What's so special about Wednesdays? Well, members with the icon next to their name, members of the channel on YouTube and around the internet, they are the only ones that can be in the chat room tonight. And if you're watching this and can't get in the chat room, well, that just means you're not a member, but you can still watch clearly. So thank you so much for watching. And please, again, share the videos. You never know who you're going to be able to help. You don't know who needs to hear this information. Let's just call it what it is. You are the CEO of your life, and start acting like it, because if you think things have been hectic over the last 5-10 years, oh, it's about to get in overdrive. Because when the Federal Reserve drops the hammer and reduces their interest rate, the wealthy, those that have assets, can continue to buy assets, continue to make money while they sleep. If you can't buy assets, then you're going to be continuing to live paycheck to paycheck, except one little problem. You will not be able to outpace the cost of living. Anybody out here getting 10% raises every year? I'm just saying, because it's going to be on burners. I mean, the economy, it's going to be burners out here. And again, home prices going up, food prices going up, everyday items are going to be going up. Because why? Because they can. Because you'll be able to borrow money. You'll be able to get that lower interest rate because the Federal Reserve will start reducing the interest rate T-minus 2 months. All right. So now let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see who's in the house. But before I say that and check out that, I put something in the chat room already. We have our own Professor Auntie Val and family that has started their businesses. That's an asset, ladies and gentlemen. They put money into a business. They get a return on investment. So what do? We have to support anybody that's part of the SSN Nation. And what does that mean? She has the website, beachfrontjava.com. You heard me. I put it in the chat room. How easy can it be? Beachfrontjava.com. And I don't know if she still has that promo, but if she does, use the promo code HOLIDAY. All one word. That means you get a discount. All right, just saying. And premium blend beans, drip ground, fine ground, Keurig, African beans, Central American beans, South American beans, Indonesian beans. Yes, premium blends, ladies and gentlemen, whole beans as well. So something for everybody, but not everybody, because some people say, I want tea. Well, she has tea as well. Her and the fam, they have something both ways. You want tea? They have premium tea as well. Go show some love, ladies and gentlemen. It's holiday time. You guys know how this works. I don't even know if there's a record was broken. I'd be willing to bet you Christmas spending a record was broken. So therefore, a lot of people might not have that much money left over. But if you were smart, you weren't out there buying liabilities. You were getting ready for the next stock market explosion. Now, the next thing, stock market, the S&P 500 is only points away from their all-time record high. What I'm talking about is it appears that they might have even broken it. I haven't even checked it. 47.81 is what I see at 5:27 p.m. Wait a minute. Isn't the all-time record like 47.80? Let's go look. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's 47.86, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go see. I think that's what it is. This closed at 47.81. Oh my goodness. All-time record high is 47.96. I thought it was 86, but it's 96, 15 points away, ladies and gentlemen. There's some people that's watch this channel and they say they go by technicals. I'm saying, what technicals do I need? The stock market is positive because the Federal Reserve is not raising interest rates like they should. No interest rate increase means the big boys. That's why it's going to be top heavy. That's why the big boys, they can borrow. They don't care about borrowing at 5, 6, 7% because they can pay it back. They have the revenues. They can do damage. They've been doing damage, quite frankly. So they can withstand any interest rate pause. What they're waiting for is to renegotiate on the downside. That's what you should be thinking about yourself, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see who's in the house tonight. We have Joe Nayes here, a real estate investor, an entrepreneur, all-around business guy is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with that icon next to his name, which I humbly appreciate. And he says, what's good, SSN fam? You know it's all good, man. We get to talk about a little business. We get to talk about investments. We get to talk about entrepreneurship. We get to talk about ROI, return on your money, because 2024 and beyond, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you got to get ready. Hope everybody is enjoying the holiday season. Thank you so much, Joe Nay. I appreciate that. Thank you for being in the house with the icon next to your name. And Laverne Penix is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with that icon, which I appreciate. And also, ladies and gentlemen, he's known in this YouTube street as Mr. Cool. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's here, and he says his tagline, hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. I received a notification and saw the trailer. Thank you so much. Everybody smash that like button every time. Keep on smashing it. Like, what the hell? All I'm saying is thank you so much for that. I'm very happy that you received that notification and saw the trailer. Victor Marrero, another investor, along with Mr. Cool and Joe Nay, real estate, entrepreneur, business, all around, and soon to be retiree, to join us on that freedom train. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with that icon next to your name. And he brings his tagline this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, all. Let's do this. That's right. That's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's Takeover 2024, SSN Nation style. I don't have buy a home. Okay, by the way, if somebody would have bought a home, you're still going to be fine because your price point is already where it's going to be. What's going to happen, though, when they reduce the interest rates? Boom. Free equity. Just because. All I'm saying. And you get to refinance on the way down. So I'm just saying, either way, you win. Now, let's get into this a little bit more. We have Mo Better in the house. Another investor entrepreneur is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to his name. He brings his tagline, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, E? What's up, SSN Nation? I'm good. We in the building. That's right. And we smashing it down all over the place, and we rebuilding, ladies and gentlemen. Takeover 2024. Stay tuned. You guys going to have a little rocking time for this year. I've been chilling, but now it's time to blow the F up into some other atmosphere. Got the notification and he smashed that like button. I love it. Thank you so much for being in the house, Mo Better. Appreciate that. And here we go. Victor Marrero is talking already about it. Stock market frenzy. He's saying market is on fire. TSLY, CONY, SQY, all three ETFs declaring their interest rates next Thursday. Get ready to get paid. Oh, that's right. Dividends are coming, ladies and gentlemen. Does that mean it's January 6th or January 5th? Either way, that's the declaration date. So whoever is holding these shares from YieldMax and SQY, you will see on the 5th or the 6th of the month, they're going to tell you what your dividends are going to be. And about a week later, you're going to be distributed. If it's 50 cents per share, you get it. If it's 70 cents a share, you get it. If it's $1 a share, you get it. If it's 35 cents per share, you get it a week to 10 days later. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, I love this. And the thing that I'm anticipating is, how does the stock market, two indexes potentially reaching all-time record highs? I still can't fathom the fact that these guys has an interest rate of 7%, 8% for the rest of normal people. And this is hilarious to me. I just worry about what's going to happen when the stock market even goes higher if this continues. This is crazy, real crazy. And you've already locked in 20, 30, 40, 50% return on your investment. You've heard me, ladies and gentlemen. We've been closing out the year. Thanks to Brian P. Thanks to Victor Marrero. We've been closing out the year because they mentioned YieldMax ETFs early, like a year ago. All right. So if you were part of the SSN Nation, you would have heard about it. And then it took me a lag time of 6-7 months when I started saying, oh my God, what's going on? 35, 45, 50% return. What the hell are they doing at YieldMax ETF? And the rest has been history. All right, ladies and gentlemen, join the party. He's already laid the groundwork for you, and I told you where to go. You know you can go to the stock market. If you haven't downloaded Robinhood and Webull after all these years and get your free shares of stock, please use my link down below in the description box. That would be greatly appreciated. Some support, no problem. Yeah, I get a free share or two when somebody downloads the software and signs up. Great. Get ready to get paid is right. We getting checks, ladies and gentlemen, in about 2 weeks. We getting checks. Brian P., welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with that icon next to his name as well. And he brings his tagline. Hello, Eric. I hope all is well with you. Yes, it is. Hello, SSN family. Awesome. I got the notification and saw the video as well. Again, smash that like button. And thank you so much for letting me know about that. That's 3 people tonight. Let's keep it rolling. And again, if you can't get in the chat room, there's a reason. You have to be a member of the channel on Wednesday night. On Monday and Friday night or any other live stream, everybody can be in the chat room. No problema, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much once again, Brian P. And again, thank you for those stock tips along the way. What was that one? Dynex one time, right? Oh, yeah, they give out a nice dividend. Then he said, AXRP. No. It's what was that one? There's another little hidden one, but it's around 12%, 13%. It's modest, which is nice. You got to have the high-end stuff, and then you got to have modest. And then, of course, I'm loving the REITs. They're still giving out dividends, but make sure you double check. ORC, AGNC, PSEC is not a REIT, but PSEC is in double digits as well, around 11, 12% dividend return. In any normal time frame, this would be a great return to get 12, 13, 14% every year. You would be like jumping for joy. But now that you know you can get 25, 35, 45 for a year or two, it kind of dwarfs it, right? You're compounding your money is awesome. Joe Nay, I got the notification, saw the trailer, and smashed the like button. I love it. Thank you so much for that, Joe Nay. All right. And how can I be remiss? On our channel, I have something that we talked about a week ago before Christmas. InvistaVid AI. InvistaVidAI.com. InstaVidAI.com. I still can never get Insta. I want Insta in the name. It's InstaVid. InstaVid AI. Search the channel. InstaVid AI. Search the channel. All right. I have an announcement as well. I've dropped a few videos about the nonsense with Miracle Cash and more, cash flow NFT. Well, it looks like we have conversation. I might be doing a live stream, but I won't be the operator of it. These guys wanted me to come on and talk about all the shenanigans that they were doing, and they're doing a live stream tomorrow. I don't know what time, and I don't know if I'll be able to stream it on our channel. I think I might. They were saying I could stream it, but I won't be running the show, but I'll be a participant going over some of the shenanigans going on in Cyprus. So that should be interesting tomorrow, and it'll be open to everybody because that chat room ought to be pretty wild because people might have some questions. It's going to be interesting. Some people are dropping some receipts tomorrow. A person that was behind the scenes working in the office, you guys know him. That's right. He was there seeing the shenanigans, and he's not going to hold back, apparently, especially when you owe somebody money. They start going, okay, I don't have nothing to lose when you owe me tens of thousands of dollars. All right, Victor Morero, Bitcoin, ETH, also on fire. Check out these two stocks. Mara, yes, remember Mara from years ago. HUT, not familiar with HUT. So what do we do here in case you're new here? We actually go check it out. We're going to go look at Mara. Let's go see what we have here. Mara and HUT. HUT I'm not familiar with. Mara, we are familiar with. That was like in the doldrums for the last probably 2 years. So this is going to be very, very, very interesting. I'm anxious to see what has happened over the last 2 years with Mara. Let's go look this up. Again, 4781 is 15 points from all-time record high. Can they get there? I think so. What's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of selling. So pressure on the downside, and that's why you see these small increments. But the fact that it's still a positive day is incredible because it's the 27th of the month. You have to understand, people are going to sell to get a tax break, deductions. They'll take the loss, all right? So, and get something they feel is going to be better. And so this is very interesting that it keeps moving up, even if it's just incrementally, a small amount of points. This is incredible what's happening. I can't believe it. Okay, Mara, stock looks like only $31. And I say that only $31 because this is very, very, look at this. 28 to 31, 15% in one day. Let me go see what's been happening here over the last year. Let's see what's happened. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This was in the doldrums, $3, and now all of a sudden an upshoot. And oh my goodness, a rise over the last week, 1988 to 31. Marathon Digital Holdings. I told you guys this was in the doldrums from like 2 years ago, even a year ago at $3.41. 10 times your money, damn near 9 times your money. Everybody's loving life there. Can't blame people. Oh, in fact, here's Riot over here. Let's see what's happening with Riot. I want to see what they've been doing over the last year. I think it's going to look the same. Yep. It's not looking quite as nice as Mara, but still, anybody who paid $3.39 a share or $4 a share, 4 times your money, 400%, I don't think you're going to be complaining in a year. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. 1098, This is crazy what's going on in this digital space, especially with these ETFs. And somehow Coinbase shooting up as well. Yes, Victor Morel. Oh, we got to go look at this hut. I'm not familiar with hut. Let's see what hut's doing. I don't know what hut is. Let's see. Hut 8 Corp. It's on the, oh, this is TSE. So is this what we're looking? Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe there's two of them. Maybe it's not HUD 8 that we're talking about here, because that's not US. Okay, they're giving me HUD 8. I don't know what HUD stands for, so I can't look it up. Just HUD 8 mining, marathon. No. Don't have it. Don't see it. Okay. But marathon, the big boys, is doing crazy stuff. Hut stock also. Okay, I saw it in the coin. What was that? CoinDex or something? I saw something with crypto. Let's see. Hut stock. Oh, it is Hut. Hut stock Wednesday morning. Cipher Mining. Yeah, HUD 8 Mining operates U.S. domiciled entity following U.S. BTC. Oh, what's this? USBTC. Is this a stock or not? Should you hold HUD 8? HUD stock wins up 94 cents during pre-market trading. Well, it went up higher than that. So whatever's going on, again, ladies and gentlemen, you got to go do your own homework. All we do is discuss a few things, look at a few things, and get some news updates. This is what you have to do. Yeah, USBTC expected to close this week. Oh, merge between HUT and USBTC. That's what's happening. Oh, but that was a month ago. So there's some things happening. That's what the USBTC must be, a US company. HUT is from Canada. Love it, love it, love it. Business flex between our different lines of business. Oh, it's this week. There we are. Wow. Block. Okay. See, ladies and gentlemen, you go down rabbit holes, you start looking at some things, and now you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Block. Let's see what Block's doing. All right. Okay. I'm loving this. Let me see. Let me make sure I have you guys on the make sure you guys can see the screen. There we go. All right. Well, Victor Morel, thank you for that. All right. We have an ETF that's going down. I love it. Amplified transformational. Look at these lines. Good grief. This is incredible. This is one day. This is what the heck? This stuff has been moving, and it's an ETF. Holy smokes. Look at this. Ever since October, moving. 68% since October, 46% 6 months ago, 1 year, double. I don't think anybody's going to be mad at any of this. Double, triple, quadruple your money. Nobody's going to be mad. Interesting. Wow. Whoa. Oh, no. BKCH taking off as well. This is incredible. Look at this. Incredible. Again, $10. What is that? Yeah, 5 times your, yeah, if it was $10, $12. Okay, 4 times your money. Still 363% year over year, apparently. That's awesome for everybody. All right, Van Eck. I just want to look at Van Eck for personal reasons. See what's happening. Just checking it out. Okay. Yep. All good. Beautiful. 271 up to 12, third 12. That's 357% year over year. Ladies and gentlemen, I love life right now. We told you stock market positive, and now crypto with their ETFs coming out is nothing but positive as well. So again, you have opportunity. You need to let go of that duffel bag of cash. Brian P says, hello, Victor, showing some love in the house. That's what we do here. Brian P, what's going on, buddy? Next Thursday is the big day. He already knows. He already knows. He's like, man. Brian P says, I know. I can't wait, Victor. Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, we have a man in the house that has like 4,000 shares for TSLY. And just so you understand, last month, TSLY gave out 61 cents per share. So you can do the math on what kind of check he received, because you just go 6 times 4 is 2,400 plus add another penny per, but that's dividends. And this next month, he's getting more dividends. We don't know if it'll be 61 cents. It could be 35. It fluctuates. But all we do know is over the course of a year, he's probably going to get around $6 per share. One month it may be 61 cents. Another month it may be 35 cents. Another month it may be 80 cents. Another month it may be 58 cents. It fluctuates. But when you get $6 and or a little more, and the stock only costs like $12. In fact, I need to go look and see what the stock is, because it should have dropped. Let me go look this up. TSLY is what I'm referring to, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go look it up. Yep, $12.40. It did not drop. It went up, which is a good sign. This is crazy, because a month ago, or was it a month ago? December 12th. One of the interdays, it traded at $10.91. And I was like, or 10, it was under 11. That was a buying day. I was like, are you kidding me? And Brian P, thank you so much for hitting me up too. I was like, yeah, let me throw down now, because the odds of this staying down here is slim. It's very, very slim. And sure enough, it's happening. It just another dollar something per share in less than a month. It must have been this day, somewhere like that. No, I think it was not. I think it was the day before. Yeah, dividends. So it was around here, intraday. It went so low. And it was like the day they declared the dividends is the day it dropped. It was crazy. So it was around December 5th or 6th, something like that. Intraday, it went under $11. It was like, oh my, let me get some. It was beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. So we're all in, ladies and gentlemen. I know, I can't wait. Yeah, I know. And I got to tell you, what's exciting for me is, if you go look at TSLY, you go to yieldmaxetfs.com, ladies and gentlemen, yieldmaxetfs.com. What I find exciting, and I'm very happy for him, is because that many shares, they have paid $1 1 month in 2023. Can you imagine $4,000 in dividend by holding 4,000 shares of a stock? That would be awesome. I don't think it'll happen again like now, but I'm just saying, I just hope that would be so awesome if it was $1. That would be so sweet. Or even 90 cents or something like that. I doubt it, but it would still be awesome to see. But we know we're getting dividends. That's all we know. We don't have to work for it. We got an ROI, ladies and gentlemen. Brian P with TSLA at 262. I am expecting an increase for TSLY dividends from 60 cents. If it goes to $1, you'll be rolling in. Happy for you. Exactly. Can you imagine? He put all that time, energy, and effort in all year long to get to his target of 4,000 shares. Very proud of the man. He was paying attention. He said, you know what? I got a duffel bag of cash. Let me make it work. And now he's sitting there loving life, because every month he's like, okay, the least amount of dividends they ever gave out, I think, was in the 30-cent range. You can go look it up, yieldmaxetfs.com, and just look up TSLY, and you'll see. You can just go on the page and it'll show you. I think so. The worst thing that could happen is he gets $1,200 or $1,500 a month. The worst. The best thing that can happen is over $1 one of the months, $4,000 in this case. That's incredible. Incredible. And I don't like talking about the rate of return. I don't see how it's going to be sustainable, but I can see how it's going to be sustainable. It's crazy. They're doing something with options. They're picking, it's working beautifully. And it's not just them. Victor Morrell mentioned CONY. So I don't, it, that's even crazier. Can you believe getting a return higher than TSOY? I don't see how it's sustainable, but it's sustainable. You go do your homework, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. If it goes to $1, that would be insane. Oh my goodness gracious. And now he's talking about QQQY. Yeah, it should be doing okay. I mean, come on. It has to be. Oh my good. Let me see what's been happening with this. NASDAQ 100 has been doing the Defiance. Oh, okay. I know why he's talking about that. What is there it is. Defiance. Monthly distributions is 40.79%. This is why he's happy. And there's JEPI at 32.48%, better than the JEPI stock itself from JP Morgan. IMWI, I don't know how to do that one. 57.2. Yeah, he's going to love life. 1 day ago, ladies and gentlemen. The option income ETF craze has started to cool, but Wall Street is betting it's here to stay. Yeah, it's here to stay. But yeah, that's insanity. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's winners, winners, winners. Oh, there it is. ARLP. Thank you so much for that one. ARLP. I knew it was AR. I just couldn't. I was like, ARL. Yeah, I did have it right then. I think I did say ARLP. I was thinking of ARP, right? So I was like, nah, that can't be it. But that is it. ARLP. That's it. And now he's talking about FEPI dividend over $1.17 last month. Oh my God. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Unbelievable. Yes, it's Hut 8 Corp, and it's currently at $18. Oh, you guys are getting gems tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get your pen, pads, and papers ready. All right, because I got to put something down because the Mara situation, the Hut situation with Block, that changes some things as well. So let me get my pen down. Hut, Block. Let me put this down because I don't have any Hut. Well, I couldn't have because it's TSE. That was a Canadian. So I couldn't have done it. Block, I think I have a little bit of Block, but it ain't anything major because I wasn't even paying no attention. So haven't been buying any. That's all I know. So I should have been. But nonetheless, thank you for that. And again, ARLP, thanks to Brian P. I got some of that as well. And FEPI I do not have. I don't have FEPI. So I got to go do some homework. All right. We got to go I got to possibly look into some more Block and ARLP. And then we're off to the races once again, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm excited about this great year-end information, return on investment, preparation for financial success. You can start now, ladies and gentlemen. Hut went from $8 on December 12th to $18. Oh my God, it's on fire. That's what Fuego is, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, TSLY, dividend average payment since March is 73 cents. So 4K shares is 2,920. Jesus Christ. Not bad for passive monthly income. Not bad at all. So some people might start thinking, well, how much is TSLY? Well, you know, it's $12 right now. So mathematically, you would be doing some numbers. And if you're a business person, you would go, okay, let's just call it $12 times 4,000 shares. You start realizing that's $48,000. So the question starts to be, well, what do you get back annually? So if he says it was 73 cents, 29.20, that means 29.20 is the average times 12. That's 35,000, ladies and gentlemen, for a 40. What was that? 46. 45. Okay, so I'm going to divide that. Let's call it by 48,000 because I can't remember what the number was. Yep, that's 0.73. So it was 48,000. Okay, so that's 73%. That's crazy. That's insanity. 48,000, get back 35,000 with a situation where you're buying more shares or can take money out. I think I like that opportunity. I like that opportunity. Well done. I love that opportunity. Okay, I don't even want to get into CONY and SQY. I paid over $2 per share beginning of this month, December. That's insane. Can't wait to see what's going to be on Thursday. I'm getting more of that. Yeah, I didn't get any CONY, quite frankly, because I just thought they're 80, 90% in dividends they're doling out is incredible. So at this point in time, I have to say something that's very interesting. I had a talk with a member of the SSN Nation, and he's saying the technicals say if S&P 500 hits its all-time high and Dow has already hit its all-time high, then the stock market would go down. Well, good news for everybody that has these TSLYs, Coney SQYs, and all that, because if the stock market goes down, the experts say yield max ETFs are good. They say there's an issue if the price of the stock market goes higher. But see, here's the thing. It's not a blanket. There's only a low amount, less than 50 stocks controlling the indexes. There could be 1,000 stocks that are losers for the year. But because 50 to 100 of them across all three, or if you include Russell Index, 4 indexes are good and the stock market is rising, we're good. I'm just like, I can't believe this. This is so beautiful. Everybody, the ordinary citizens, the OCs, you get to win, ladies and gentlemen. You get to win. You're not going to have opportunities like this. I just can't see 40, 50% returns, 35%, even 25% returns being normal when the economy gets back like right. But some people would say my 401k is doing great. What's the problem? Well, then you would be a top 10%. Let's go. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there we are. I love hearing about all of this. This is something that the ordinary citizens, $12 stocks, $8 stocks, $10 stocks. Come on. This isn't something like Tesla at $260, $265 a share. This isn't something like Apple. This isn't like, I mean, anybody, you guys, look, even if you said I have $50 a week that I can put into the stock market, then do it. You're not going to be able to get a return on your money any other way at these high rates. Sure, you can go down to the bank and get 5% if you hold your money in their CD for 9 months or something. You could do that, 6% maybe, but we're talking double digits. What you should do is, just so everybody understands how this works, the power of 72. What you want to do is you want to divide. So if somebody tells you, like the bank says, we're going to give you 6% for your CD, and you divide 6 into 72, that's 12. So you would say 12 means nothing to me. Well, it means something to me. That means it takes 12 years to double your money. 12 years. Okay? So when somebody says, I get 20% return on my investment, you divide that into 72. Now it's not 12 years anymore. You're talking about 3 years. It's 60. And then you got to divide that by 12, 120. So you're talking about 3 years and probably 7 months, 8 months, something. 6. 3 years, 6 months. You have doubled your money. And so now you can start extrapolating. What if it's 40% return? Now, all of a sudden, it's like, where do you get 40% returns? Well, you've been listening right here for the last 5 minutes. 10 minutes, you pretty much know where to go. So 40% means a year, and about 5 or 6 months. That's crazy. You've changed your whole life. If you can get that rate of return on an annual basis, if it's just 5 years, you have changed your life. Even if you started with $50 for $10, $12 shares, and you just kept picking them up every paycheck, you will be shocked at the end of 1 year what you would have accumulated, especially when you did the reinvestment situation with your stocks, right? So you would be like, man, all I was doing was $50 every paycheck. I can't believe this thing. That's because it has a high rate of return. And so you're piggybacking and adding more money in there and reinvesting. So it's actually like you put in 50, you have 4 shares of stock. The stock pays $2.50 the next month. So sure, that's not anything. Next paycheck, 2 weeks later, you bought another 4 or 5 shares. And by the time the next one comes, you got 8 times, let's say 60 cents, $4.80 from that. But now you've picked up momentum because it's now you've reinvested that, got a partial share. Now you got a half share from that. Now you added another 4 or 5 shares the next month. Well, actually 8 or 9 or 10. And now from month 4, every time you receive a dividend, you're getting a share of stock plus a little bit more. And then 2 months later, it's going to be 2 stocks, and 3, then 4, then 5. And now you're on a roll. So that's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. If you can get it, this is where we go. All right. Okay. Here it is. Somebody is saying it. We are making money, Victor. Exactly. Clip is down. See, Clip, KLIP. Clip is down. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. Let's go check out KLIP. Let's go see what's happening with Clip. Let's go look. We like these high. Oh, Clip is another one that gives a great. Oh, they're down big time. Well, really big sense, but nonetheless. And then they went down even lower to 15, under 15, 1566 before close today. Okay, remember what I was telling you guys about, or no, that's not even close. That's interesting. After hours, it dropped. And then it shot right back up to 1580. Somebody made money today on a little 10 to 15 cent change up. If you have the money, guys, 1,000 shares, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. The big boys do, and they're making 10% on whatever they bet for the day, right? So some of these guys have, $1 million. They said, I'm going to put it in Clip because I get a great return. Even I'm going to buy it anyhow. And then the next thing you know, they're just like, man, I got an extra $100,000 today. What should I do? Buy or sell? Should I just make the 100 G's? And then they go, well, wait, hold on. How much in dividends are we getting next month? And somebody says, oh, that's 40 cents per share. And they're like, wait, what is that? Whoa, wait, hold on. What are you saying? In fact, let me show you guys something that's very interesting, because I'm not familiar with Clip, and I don't own any Clip myself. But let me give you an idea. This is funny stuff when you start playing with the big boys. Times, let's just use something modest, 35. I know it's higher than that. See, they're like, I'm not selling because we're going to make, if that's 35% annually, we're going to make 350 if we just hold it. So I'm just saying it's higher than 35%, by the way. So therefore, they're not selling. They're just going to go, wait, hold on. We don't need the 100 G's. We'll take that 300 or 400 G's that's coming in, or 500 G's. So here we go. Here we go. That's interesting. I'm trying to get 1,000 shares of Clip. Let me know what Clip pays out in dividends. This is interesting. Somebody snuck in the back door. That's all right. Trinaborn has the icon next to their name. Thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. I appreciate the support. And happy holidays, my people. Happy holidays to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Very nice to see you. All right. We love that. We love that. Okay. So, Clip, let's find out. What is Clip paying dividends? Clip dividend. Okay, here we go. December 2023, 68 cents. Wow. 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 So, Brian P is being he's sharing his information. Did he say 430 shares? I don't know. But if he has 430 shares and they paid him 68 cents, that was 290. Is that right? Damn. $292 on with 430 shares. Now, the 430 shares times, let's call it 16, maybe it's 6,000. All right. So 292 times, I'll do it 11. That's 3,000 a year divided by 6880 or whatever it was, 46%. That means, and if they paid out the same amount for 2 years, he's gotten back what he invested and then some. Nope, not quite. Well, yeah, because it's actually going to be a reinvestment of the shares. So yeah, he'll have more than 430. So yeah, in 2 years, he will get back in dividends what he initially put in. And then he's riding the gravy train, just like a Rockefeller. I'm just saying. All right. Just like a Rockefeller. Okay. Damn, Brian P., you aren't playing. That's paying around 69 cents per share. You're keeping a balance. I like it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I love it too, man. Last month was 67 cents. Oh, my goodness. I love it. If they keep that average up, then that is, man, wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everybody out here winning. Ordinary citizens, come join the party. Return on investment. Remember that duffel bag of cash I kept talking about years past? It's time to start utilizing it if you haven't already. Time to start playing. I know I'm trying, Victor. Yeah, he's trying to do that early retirement plan. He ain't playing. He's sitting there saying, you know what? Let me get that early. Look, you know what? How this turns out. He's going to be able to do something if this goes one more year. Now, I say if because you never know. Things can happen with stock markets. But if everybody that's in the clips and in some of these stocks we've been talking about, if they can do one more year and they actually have 2 years in, now all of a sudden your curve has starting to go up like this. You can actually take, I'm a big proponent of taking some of that profit because the profit now you're free rolling. So you want to take some of that free money and put it into a lower, more dependable long-term asset, whether that means real estate, whether that means another stock. But all I'm trying to say is don't sit there and think high rate of returns is normal, is all I'm trying to say. You can only have that for a certain amount of time because ordinary citizens making a lot of money, getting rich like the big boys, they want that to be a secret. And right now, the secret is out. Ordinary citizens can go buy stocks that are under $20, $17 or less and get 40, 50, 60, well, in the case of Coney, even higher rates of return because of the dividends that they're paying. So don't be fooled. They're going to try and figure out how to mess with it because ordinary citizens can do something in 2 years that it would traditionally take people at a 9% stock market rate average. You divide it by 72, 8 years to do. That is what's scary about this. Get in while you can. We were talking about this a year ago, so some of you could have, thanks to Brian P., Victor Marrero mentioning it. But here it is another year and 60+% return on TSLY. Clip is about the same. So it's possible going into year 2 with a positive stock market, no interest rates increases. This is, I mean, this could be a 3-year thing. And if it goes 3 years, oh my goodness, OCs, your duffel bag of cash is going to explode. You'll be like a drug dealer in 3 years. Crazy. You'll be sitting there like, man, wait, I got another $10,000 this month. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do? And your CPA goes, don't withdraw it. Don't withdraw it. Invest in another asset. Move it to another asset. Because otherwise you're going to have to pay 25% in capital gains tax. So I'm just saying, okay? So it's going to be crazy because if Brian P. and a few of us, other people get 2,000, 3,000 shares, and if these guys keep paying 60 cents, 50 cents, 70 cents, $1 occasionally for 1 month during the year, and the next thing you know, you're getting 25, 30K per year just in one, and then you're going to take some money and say, you know what? I can take some of this money out. It's 15% if I want to, but no, I'm just going to go put it into another asset. So therefore, we can do an offset of somewhat. So therefore, I'm putting in another dividend generating. And then you'll be like Warren Buffett and the rest, right? You're going to start making moves. You're going to get your CPA. You're going to get all these guys together and be like, hey, man, I'm bringing in $100,000 annually from dividends. How can I offset this? And that's when you're going to have to be CEO. You're going to have to go, okay, how can I get write-offs? How many companies do you own, did you say? How many companies did you say you own? Just one. That's all we need, 1 or 2. And then what are we going to do? We're going to say, okay, guys, look, open up your 401k. You're an employee. Okay, we'll do this. You can put some of that over here. After tax, before tax, either way, we got to get some write-offs. So there's ways you're going to get around this. But you're going to have the professionals on your side. Like Brian P., he's going to need professionals in about another 6 months, quite frankly. He's going to need professionals because he's going to have over 50 or 60, probably 60,000 next year. He's going to have like $60,000 coming in easily next year if everything stays according to plan. And in fact, he's going to surpass that now that I'm thinking about it, because he's got a $30,000 dividends reinvestment, and $30,000 if the stock stay around $12, even if, or $14, there's another thousands of shares. He's going to have issues. The good kind, the best kind, because he's free rolling at that point, and he's able to take some money out and put into assets, and he's already set it. So this is going to be badass. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Oh, see, here we go right now. Here we go. I'm looking to get those music royalties. There we go. There we go. See, he can do it now. And he's free rolling the whole time now after he gets his return, which is already probably there. But now the money that comes in, just the 3, 4, 5,000, 2, 3 months, $10,000, $8,000, he can actually move that and buy assets that gives a return, maybe a little slower return, but at the same time, it's stable. Like I say, after you get high rates of return, you want to go stable. You don't care about 40, 50, 60. You care about, okay, give me that 12, give me that 15. As long as it keeps coming, how long you've been giving dividends, 10, 12 years, okay, 15%, I'm there. I've already did the high wire act. Now the 15%, 14%, I'm good. I can live with that, because now you're sitting there with a lot of money in that duffel bag and you're saying, hey, I got it for free because I made the right investments. Now I can put it at a lower rate and I still have some in the high return. So we're still good. So there's ways you can make it work. See your CPAs, see your accountants. Brian P., if I were you, I would start looking at real estate with all that income. Exactly. That way you can balance your portfolio. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. I think that's what his move is going to be. I was too, Victor. Yeah, because it only makes sense, as Victor Morel's saying, because you're going to have to park it, so to speak, get write-offs, treat it as capital gains, and you have, well, it depends. If it's personal, then if you're married, you have up to like 250, 500,000 capital gains you can live with on your primaries, but you're still going to be able to get write-offs from your real estate or your rental business. Either way, you need write-offs. That's all there is to it. Real estate is the next move. Yes, real estate is the next move. It is. It is the next move. Eric, agree. Brian P., do you have a good CPA? My CPA is a superstar. Don't even try to do it yourself. Trust me. I tried and got jammed. I let the professionals to the tax numbers. Exactly. Don't mess around. Go to the professionals. See, this is the difference. Ordinary citizens, they go, oh, well, I'm scared to pay tax. I don't want to do whatever. Well, see, this is the thing. You got to go see the professionals. You don't know. There's so many loopholes for the people that make money. When you just have a W-2 and that's your income, you're pretty much locked. So you know if you make $150,000, you're like, damn, I got to pay like 60 G's or something, right? Or they took out 60 G's or whatever. But the thing is, you're sitting there like, is that right? Nah, it's not right. It's probably about 45 G's. But nonetheless, you're locked from a W-2 employee standpoint. When you do your own investments, your own business type of deals, then your CPA knows of, well, you did this, you have this. Do you have a home? Yes. Do you have any rental property? Yes. Oh, we got to start using depreciation of your rental property. And see, that could be substantial. You have a $1 million rental duplex, let's say. And now you're going, well, have you ever taken depreciation? No, I've never taken depreciation. They start, whoa, wait, now we can do this fast or we can do this slow. 20 years or just do a lot in 3 or 4 years. There's options, ladies and gentlemen, but only if you're making money business-wise. That's why the wealthy always win. And this is why the government of the United States caters towards the wealthy. That's what the tax laws are written for. If you're rich, you get deals for your taxes. You pay less taxes. All right. So Victor Marrero has said it best. Superstar CPAs, they're worth it. You would think you make $150,000, right? I'm just going to use a perfect example. $150,000 and a W-2 person. In fact, let me go look this up because I don't even know what a W-2 person would make. I'm going to Google it. How much tax? Let's go see. I don't know what that would be. Let me go look because you guys know I haven't worked anywhere for a long time. So I wouldn't even know nothing about this point because I'm going probably 16. Yeah, it's got to be like 35, 40 G's, I would think. Oh, okay. 46,000. So I was closer on the first one. 46,783 would be your tax if you are a W-2 worker. So you only get to keep about 100 because, wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, what's this? This can't be. Okay, here's iCalc, and it says 26,000. Let's see what they're talking about. That's not. So they say you get to keep 109. Okay, so that is 40. Well, that's still 40-some thousand. That's probably, yeah, so it's still pretty close. So you're going to be around 40,000 regardless. 40 to 50K. If you live in Cali, it's going to be more. So you have no tax write-offs, no nothing. That's crazy. But now if you turn this into something else, Because here's what's going to end up happening for the W-2 guy. He's their accountant's going to go, okay, look, how much did you put into your 401k? And that's going to be a start. And how much is your interest? Or they're going to figure out how to take some tax off from your. So you're going to get some of this back. It'll be reduced. But nonetheless, it's not going to be that big. Not that big. You might be able to get like, might be 20 G's. Yeah, you can get 20 G's off easily just from standard issue, long as you have a house. So there's ways you can do it. But again, it's better have a business, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And have a CPA. A tax professional is worth money. The money you save is money in your pocket. And that's why the wealthy always stay ahead, because they're spending less money for taxes, because the more money you make, the more tax you owe. So therefore, instead of paying Uncle Sam, like in this, let's say that case right there, they had to pay $40,000 or more to Uncle Sam or the state. And if you can keep even 10 to 15,000, that 10 to 15,000 can be used for ROI, asset motivation, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it can be used for. Instead of going out here doing what a lot of people do, because you get those tax returns and next thing you know, people are buying toys, you know, the usual clothes, cars, TVs, right? The usual stuff. But not thinking, wait, I need to put some of that money into return on investment, because that's going to go longer and you don't have to work for it. That's the key to all of this, ladies and gentlemen. So again, don't forget, an hour in, smash the like button. I'll be dropping a video tomorrow. I was going to drop it tonight, but it took forever to render. So we couldn't do it, but it's all right. Larimar. If you own at Larimar City and Resort, they have a promo right now. If you already own there, the promo is very simple. They will give you like in fact, let me just go look at it, because I don't like trying to remember everything. Let me go look. Where's it at? Let me go look at the. Oh, I didn't even send this out yet. Okay, good. It'll be dropping in the morning. Okay, so let me see. It is for those who already owned, 5% discount for advancing some amounts of the agreed and signed payment plan. So let's just say you have $1,000 per month and you pay $1,000. And so every month, let's just go, you know what? I'm going to take $4,000 and prepay it now. Well, you get 5% off the 4. So you're going to give them $3,800. All right. I mean, some people would say, well, okay, that's not, they're sitting here listening right now and they're like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Again, I always go back to the return on investment. So hold on, I can put $2,000 and go buy some TSLY at $12, get myself a couple hundred shares or 100 and some odd shares. And if they give me 60 cents, that would be at least $60 plus whatever the other amount of shares are. Let's just call it 150. So I get almost $90. So is it really worth it? I don't know. That's all I'm saying, because I get $90 and then another 90 is 180. Why am I prepaying 4 G's when all I need is 2 G's to make the same amount in 4 months? So, I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? So it gets one of those things. It's not a big deal to me, but some people, they may have bigger payments. Some people may have let's call it $1,500 a month, and 4 months is 6 times 5 is $300. Still not anything to write home about, but a discount's a discount. Now, some of you may be thinking to buy. And again, if you decide to buy, there's a weird calculation. Discount established and known, you will be increased by, okay. In the example, the payment plan that corresponds to you is a 5% discount. 7.5% will be applied. Possibility of splitting the initial payment over 3 months. Oh, okay. Well, new pay people, I guess you get your down payment split over 3 months if you want. And you get some sort of discount, which I really can't tell what it is. All right. So if you get a 5% discount, okay, so I know what this is actually. This is something different. If you pay 20% down and then you do a certain payment plan, they give you a discount. And if you do the discount, let's say your discount, I'll use instead of 5, I'll use 2%. Then that means they give you another 50% of that, which would make a 3% discount on the price. Now that's kind of cool. I like 3% discount when we start talking about $150,000 to $180,000. Now that makes a little bit more sense because we're talking about possibly $10,000. That works. Or $5,000 or $6,000. That's much, but we're talking about $400. That ain't cutting it. But no, it'd be more than that. And so then if you put down more, like 40%, because I think 40% is where you get your 5% discount. Now, when you start talking about $200,000, they're taking off 7.5. That's 15 G's. So that's really kind of cool. Something you can buy for 200 is now going to be 185 because you put 40K down. That's pretty good, substantial price reduction. I like that. So they have that, ladies and gentlemen, going on at Larimar City. There we go. And in fact, exactly. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. My CPA, Victor Morel, dropping some more gems. Let's go. Where are we here? You need assets like properties where you can get, actually, this is the man you need to talk to. Victor Morel is another guy. You don't have to listen to me. Victor Morel has real estate and he does short-term rentals to boot. So he has the best of both worlds. So he knows exactly what's going on. Get multiple deductions, taxes, expenses, especially if single. Oh yeah, if you're single, eeks, or if you have a W-2 job, increase the before tax 401k to reduce your taxable income. Exactly. So Victor Marrero, he has rental properties. He actually has profit coming in from it though. So it's hard to shield the profits for what he does at Margaritaville is crazy. So it's kind of hard to shield. But the good news is it's still considered a rental property and he's still able to get some deductions from the CPA and tax professional because it's not just going to be like, okay, how much did you pay out in maintenance and upkeep and how much did you have to give the people? If you have, let's just use a simple number. I know what his numbers are, but I'm going to use a simple number. We're going to say $5,000 a month profit. That's $60,000 a year. So now you have to have something that offsets that. And I'm talking about $5,000 after we've paid the management company. So we can't write that off. After we paid the HOA, we can't write that off. So we're already having a problem. So now we run into depreciations we can use. We run into some other factors that a CPA is going to start. They log in everything. And the next thing you know, you'll be like, oh, yes, you get to take off like against your income of 20 G's. That helps. 30 G's. That helps. All right. You need offsets. So that's the thing. You can't get an offset if you have a W-2 job. I mean, not at any substantial number. So that's why you need a business when you make money. And that's why all the people that are rich, they do business, because it's complete tax deductions galore. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. It's been fun with you tonight. I'm going to make this short and sweet. This is weird. I have a count for comments. This is weird. That shouldn't be happening, but I guess, okay, I see what happened. All right. I was about to get it said like a 40 comments. I was like, how did that happen? Not today. It won't be, because not everybody's a member. So we couldn't even have 40 comments all at once. I want to thank everybody for being here. Don't miss. Stay tuned for your emails. In fact, if you haven't signed up for the email list or newsletter list, please go down to the very bottom of the description box. Please sign up, because it's less than 10% that YouTube sends out notifications to subscribers. So please sign up for the newsletter at the very bottom of the description box. Also, I didn't talk about preparation for financial success. If you want to use StreamYard to create a video or go live, then you can please use the link down below. It's like the third link down. If you want to start your own business from home, then I suggest you get a virtual office. Please look at Opus Virtual Office. Please go look at the link down below and use the promo code YG1. Also, you never know what's going to happen with crypto, with our government. Go and get an unstoppable domain. Please use that link down below. It's an asset. Why? Because once you buy your unstoppable domain, it could be your name, your business name. It could be .crypto, .bitcoin wallet, .x, .nft. They got a whole bunch of extensions. But the good news is you only pay one time. It's not like a .com where you have a renewal every year. You just pay one time, which makes this outstanding, right? So think about that unstoppable domain, and they accept over 300 top 300 plus current cryptocurrencies. And so, you know how you have alphanumeric. If you're used to crypto, you know you have to give people an alphanumeric or a QR code. But how about you just give somebody stopstrugglingnow.crypto? Your name.crypto. That's how they send you money. How simple is that? Is that cool or what? I like it. And I kind of like a little privacy too. I'm just saying, right? That's kind of cool when you can do that. And so it makes things a lot easier if you're into crypto. So why not pay $5, $10, $15, $20 for a lifetime name? No extra fees. And you can actually put a website on your .crypto, .nft, .x, .bitcoin wallet, all the ones they have. Free minting as well on the Polygon network. So you can mint it. You should mint it. So you own it. It's on the blockchain. And guess what that means? Nobody's taking it down unless the chain goes bye-bye. But other than that, it stays up permanently. I'm just saying the future is actually here, but you can get in early for the low prices of 10, 20, 30 bucks. They have specials sometime. They could have a special now, but unstoppable domain right down below. Some of you may say, Eric, I want to get into social media because I want to get ROI for doing videos or doing skits, or I know how to do carpentry and make things. So I want to put it on video, and you know what? You'll have people watching you. You can monetize it. right? So there's a lot of things. I can dance, so let me show some dance moves. Okay. You can do all of this on social media and all these platforms, and you can get monetized on a lot of different platforms. So you need promotional material, you go see Canva. Use the link down below, please. Every link down below generally is an affiliate link, so I'd appreciate if you use the link. So if you do decide to buy most of these things are free. StreamYard is free. You can pay more if you want more places instead of just YouTube and maybe Facebook. Maybe you want X, maybe you want LinkedIn. You have several places you can go, but you pay more since it goes out to more places. But they have free versions. Canva, they have free versions. Everything I have down here has free versions. But again, sometimes it's worth it to pay because it's a tax write-off. Think about it. It's that simple. All right. And of course, I want to remind you guys, May 9th, that's right, a little change. May 9th through the 16th, SSN Lifestyle. I don't want to say concert series, but yes, we might as well just say concert series is coming. 3 nights. Well, hold on. The 9th is going to be somewhat of a specialty item because we'll have a few people, but of course, that'll be a separate thing. Then Friday night is the 10th and the 11th. So that's why I said the 9th. The 9th through the 16th, but the 9th through the 12th is going to be the Music Concert Festival. And then the 13th through the 15th, Real Estate Business Investment Forum going down in the Dominican Republic. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Rayford, saxophone player for sure, is coming. He's on deck. All right. I have some more surprises, I hope. In fact, I'm about to finalize something, I think, in the next week. So we're going to have some other artists. That's right. That has a Grammy statue. Hopefully he says he's got time to come. Doesn't really live over on the East Coast, lives overseas and lives on the West Coast. So hopefully it works out, but we will see. So there's going to be, but okay, R&B, a little rap, because the guy does it all. He's like a freaking Drake or something. Okay, you never heard? Well, some people might have heard of him. I'm not going to say the name. So anyhow, it's not Drake though. All right, let's get real. But the point is, artists that can play instruments, sing, and all different genres, R&B, hip hop, and actually has done other genres of music as well. So again, I'm hoping that he's going to be in the house, and then hopefully we can get the second Grammy Award winners in the house as well. I think that's going to be good. I just need to know if they're going to be available in May. I'm hoping as well. So we'll have 2 Grammy Award winners in the lineup. Another person, top 20 in the jazz and soul charts. And then we're going to have some DJ as well. Yes, that's how it's starting so far, ladies and gentlemen. 2024 takeover, SSN Lifestyle. That's what we're doing. I'm excited, quite frankly. It's the takeover 2024. We're making it happen. And it's going to include some tickets for hotels and everything. We're already in the mix. So we're going to have the hotels where you can actually stay in the hotels. I'm going to split it into you. If you just want to come from the music, that'll be 3 nights, 4 nights. If you want to stay for the whole week, so you can stay there, so we can do the business as well, meet some of the lawyers, the attorneys, the tax people, inspectors, go check out some properties for investing in. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hook you up. So before you leave, you can open bank accounts, right? Before you leave, you can actually go see some properties and get an idea on if there's something you might like. Before you leave, in a matter of a few days, you can have bank accounts. You can even open an LLC known as an SRL there. You have all type of opportunities. So if you think that you have ideas, then you should be coming. You should be prepared, because all we have to do is thank God we have Johan Confidante and his team. Because with us, as long as you brought your tax returns, as long as you brought your W-2 or 1099, as long as you got your passport and an ID, as long as you got 3 or 6 months, but just call it 6 months worth of bank statements, they can actually get you onboarded. So then when you show up at the bank, they already have the information. It's already processed. They can already tell you, yes, you already have a bank account, and all you need is 500 USD if you want a dollar account, US dollar account. And you just need, well, at Scotiabank, you need $100 worth of pesos, which means $5,700, 5,700 pesos. Or at other banks like Santa Cruz, I think it was $60. So either way, just count on your $100 worth of pesos, and you could use USD to exchange at the bank. But that's the requirements. That's it. I might have missed something because I think there's one other thing we needed. But you got to sign papers like it's 1985, 1990 at the bank. They don't have the automated stuff that, comes up real fast. They got to, do some research, and it's a day or two later, and then they'll say, yeah, come on down at 10 a.m. in the morning, you can sign. I'm just saying, this is what we do. You want to start a business? Then we go see Glenny Hatchie Cuevas. That's the specialty. So we got you down, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure you can be a superstar in 2024 takeover. That's what I'm calling it, because I'm taking over the island. I'm just letting you guys know right now. All right. I've been having fun over the last 5 years, 5+ years, because when June comes around, or July, it'll be 6 years. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been having fun. I'm going to have fun for another year, but this time you guys are coming along for another ride. This is going to be very, very interesting. SSN lifestyle, right to use weeks. If everything goes right, like it looking, I haven't heard back from the lawyers yet, but we're talking about a 2-bedroom penthouse unit in Primavera 2. That's going to be one of the first properties that's going to be in the SSN lifestyle. I haven't even figured out what to call it yet, but it's the travel portion. If you want to be in the right to use, once a week, a year, you get a week a year, $400 HOA fees annually. And there is going to be a down payment, or shall I say a one-time payment entry fee. That's $10,000. You're going to say, Eric, okay, can I go Christmas and New Year's? No. Can I go Holy Weeks? No. But you can go the other 40 some odd weeks. No blackout dates for Thanksgiving. There's not going to be a blackout date for Labor Day either. There's not going to be any blackout dates in March. The reason why there's only going to be 12 slots is because that gives everybody there's so many weeks available. There's only going to be I'll just say six blackout weeks. Now, if you say, Eric, I want to have Christmas, New Year's, and Holy Weeks and things like that. Yeah, okay. Well, you got to pay $15,000, and you'll be paying $500 a year for 20-year right to use. And I'm not going to do you like the rest of the guys. In order to renew, it's only going to be something minor, like $1,000 or something. In case somebody wants to renew, you can slide it over to your family member or whatever. We're our own thing. And it's only the beginning. There's going to be a second location as well, and a third, and a fourth. That's right. It's going to keep going, creating it on the island, since we can buy our own units inside of places that have Airbnb, and they have amenities, pools, basketball courts, walking, cycling trails, fitness centers, game rooms, for starters. So you want to go to the secret hideaway? That's fine. You want to stay in a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom unit? That's a penthouse unit. That's cool too. Secure gates for every location, because I'm not going to live in an ungated, unguarded spot. So, not saying I'm going to live there, but when we visit, we don't want to stay there in unguarded locations, residential neighborhood type things. We want security, right? Feels better. All right. We want to be close to downtown. We might want to not be close to downtown. We might want a quiet location where maybe we don't want all the party atmosphere type stuff going on. So that's what the first location is. Quiet, more residential, doesn't have nightclubs, shops, and things like that, but fitness center and work game room and pools and basketball courts. Okay, got that. Parks setting. Yeah, we're good. All right, that's coming up. And you guys know what this means also. I didn't even play an SSN lifestyle video, but I'm not going to tonight. You know what I'm going to play, which I haven't played in a while. You guys get used to the Pearl Beach Club. All right. Now, interestingly enough, I have to make a beach club deal as well, right? What's SSN Lifestyle without a beach club deal? We're going to have a beach club deal for SSN Lifestyle members, which is going to be awesome. Okay, check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Might as well get used to it. Dominican Republic Pearl Beach Club. Not saying that we hang out there, but I'm just saying I've been there before. It's kind of cool. But there's several beach clubs, and there's several clubs which are not really beach clubs because you don't have to pay. You just show up. It's all consumption. You show up there at the beach. You get to hang out like 365, like Soleil's. You get to hang out. And so you buy drinks. It's not mandatory, but what else you're going to do at a beach club, right? You're going to listen to the music. You're going to dance a little bit. You're going to eat a little food maybe and order drinks, right? So by default, you're going to spend money. So why not go to other spots that you only have? Pearl Beach Club, you have to pay to get in. So it's a consumption tax as well, but it's like $35, I think it was. Well, actually, okay, I didn't have to pay, but let's just say it's $35, I think. But it's, it's cool. If you go down to the Caribbean Lake Park, they have day club and night club as well, which consumption tax situation, fees or pay up front. It's all different ways to do it. So it's all cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up tonight. Short one, because we got a lot of work to do. All right. Got a website, SSN Lifestyle, to change simply because new business is coming. Has to change all the way. We got the Ring of Fire. We're still going to have that. InstavidAI.com. Go check it out. It's going to be revolutionary. If you want to become part of it right now, you can get equity, but you have to be an SSN Nation member, not meaning member. You have to be part of the SSN Nation because when you send the email to Oscar at info@instavidai.com, put in the title SSN Nation, because you will then be part of the equity. If you don't put that in there, then you will not be. You will just be the normal guy that buys in and okay, you're going to get something when the thing goes a different way and they resell it or exit or whatever. No, no, no. You want equity, ladies and gentlemen. The company makes a profit this month. You want checks. Yes. Yes. Okay. We don't want to wait. You want checks. You want a return on your money that you put in, right? Check out the video on the channel, InstaVid AI. Go look for it under live streams. I did replays, so look for it under the videos or live streams. You'll see me and Oscar's on the screen. All right, so easy to find that way, and should be able to find it. Go check it out. All right, I'll be showing it sometime. Not these weeks are hectic because people are out doing things. You're trying to get meetings, but people are on vacation. They're not really into it. But us guys who are takeover for 2024, we're into handling biz right now. I had to wake the guys up in the DR being like, hey, man, time to work. They're like, what? Time to work. I'm taking over. We work. This is what we do. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a fun ride in 2024. All right. We're going to go on a new ride, another joy ride in life. Stay tuned. And again, SSN Lifestyle is going to be bigger, badder, better, and a whole different thing. Because I have business, the corporation is set up to do a lot of things in the DR. And then, of course, SSN Lifestyle LLC already exists in the US. So we're going to have a lot to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be interesting. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. If you have anything else to say and discuss, please do so now. All right. Here we are, Brian P. I'm with the Takeover 2024. Exactly. You already started the party that way. I love it, man. I love it. I even discount the miles it takes me to drive there and back. Exactly. See, this is exactly right, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. So you know that trip when we went to do our Punta Cana Real Estate Investor and Business Forum? You guys know when we went over there, we all who went have investments on the island. Victor Marrero knows as well. We get tax write-offs because we went over to go check out our properties. We went over there to go check out what's the developments happening. We actually went over there, in my case, to open up a business the second time, right? So now I have 2 write-offs. I'm over there handling business, creating a business, meeting with accountants, meeting with realtors. I'm over there handling business. So I get tax write-off. My airplane trip, some of the meetings and talks I have while I'm eating dinner, I get a portion of that deducted. Flights day before, or hotel when I'm staying there, the day before, I can get about 3 days max out of 7 probably from the accounts. I mean, I just stay safe zone. I know I can get the first day. I know I can get the last day. I'll probably add another day, whatever. 3 days minimum. That's a write-off. Yeah, even though I only pay like $40, $50 a night at Coral Village 1, it's crazy. Still $120. It's still $120. Then La Bruja, meet the guys over there for business talk. 20, 25%, 30% of that gone. Bills $200. Cool. 70, $80. It adds up. Next thing you know, airfare, whatever it was, can't remember. But next thing you know, 500, 600, 800. You're like, this is cool. I'm just saying. That's right. And Victor Morel hit a very good point. So I just gave you an idea of flying over somewhere to see your property. It works the same way. You leave your house, you own real estate, a tax write-off has occurred. You can do the mileage. That's one way to do it. All right. You got 2 ways to do it, but one way is I'd rather do per mile instead of just a lump sum scenario, because generally that's less. So you just go, okay, 30 miles round trip. You record it. That's what you do. He's got a great point. Anytime you go check out your property anywhere in the world, you got tax write-offs. When you have a company, okay, So what do? I have my daughters as like officers of one of my companies, right? So whenever we're all three around, or like let's say I'm going to Cali, okay, we got to have a corporate meeting. You know, the corporate meeting ain't at the house. We're going out to eat, right? We're gonna go talk. We got corporate meetings. We got papers. Don't get me wrong. We got papers. Sign in. Do all of it. Tax write-off, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Come on. The big boys. Got to hang with the big boys, ladies and gentlemen. But this is what you do. Once you become with the big boys, and then you talk with CPAs, and they're like, hey, man, you got the receipt for this? And they're like, what? What do you mean? I just went and had dinner with my daughters. What do you mean? Well, wait, isn't your daughters on the board and you guys had a meeting? What? You didn't give me you didn't keep the receipt? What's wrong with you? I mean, seriously. Come on now. Get with the program, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And oh, by the way, so here's the kicker. So Victor Morel just said real estate, we go get our tax write-off for the miles. My daughters can do the same thing because they had to drive from their personal homes over there. So now it's an off-site business meeting. Now they get write-offs. Just saying. I'm with you. Takeover 2024. Exactly, man. That's what I'm calling it. In fact, I'm going to have a shirt. I don't want to call it Takeover 2024 because that is nice, but I don't want to put the 2024 on there because generally when I do takeover, my takeover usually lasts 5 to 10 years. So that's why I don't want to put a number. I'm like, I want a takeover shirt, but I want to put something else on there. I second that, Brian P. from Joe Nay. That's right. Joe Nay making things happen also, getting to know people, making deals. That's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. You want to be a superstar? It's oftentimes not what you know, who you know. All right? Just remember that. Hey, Victor, can I get your email, Brian P? Okay, send it to Eric. There you go. Brian P. Yeah, I got Brian P's email. Now that I'm thinking about it, I know I do. So I'll forward it to you, Victor Marrero. All right. I will forward it to you. So, and quite frankly, yeah, Brian P., you do need to get in touch with Victor Marrero because he's been doing what you have just did, and he can probably give you some great advice for keeping and getting tax reductions and being able to balance your portfolio, like he's saying, because that is one of the key things right there after you're doing what you have done, because you don't want Uncle Sam being able to grab 20%, or worse, 25%, so you have to have something else going on. So that's what makes it kind of cool. So talk with him, especially. He's adept at it. So that's all I can tell you. Wise move there. And he's been doing some high dividend like you. And so he's going to run through it this year at the same time. So let me see here. Where's Brian P at? Here we go. All right. I'm quite frankly, I'm going to address taking it sweet time, but it is what it is. So we'll get back to it in a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything else, don't forget Friday night live stream at 9:10 p.m. I won't be late this time unless it's New Year's Eve, and it's not. All right. So sorry I was late on Christmas, but hey, it was Christmas. Nothing I could do about it. But Friday night, 9:10 p.m. Eastern time. And don't forget to check your emails tomorrow in case we have that live stream with, you guys are going to find out who was working with Cashflow NFT, Miracle Cash, and more, doing some of their software stuff. You can probably guess already, but he's going to be spilling the tea. That's what he's going to be doing. What was happening while he was there for 3 months. I think he was there 3 months before things got wiggy. And there's another guy who also is attacking them And because he knows what they're saying now is BS, so they asked me to be on with them. And I was like, all right, I'll come on with you guys, because I do have the receipts as well. So we're going to, this is going to be very, very interesting, the conversation. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be funny. Let's see here. All right. Okay. I'm going to do this. Okay. I should have remembered his email address. All right. Let's go. Let's just do new. So let's go. This takes time. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting. All right. I know I have Victor's number in here. Yep. Okay. Got Brian P. All right. Simple email, Victor. It's coming. If you can check your email, check it in a few minutes. Let me know if you got it. Just a second. I got this deal. I got some cutoffs. All right. So, okay. Just now sent. You should probably have it in a few minutes. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Victor. No problem, Brian P, man. Thank you. Appreciate you all helping people out, giving them some inspiration. Sure, Brian P. I sent it to Eric. Okay. I already have your email, Victor. We can compare notes. 2024 is our year, baby. Exactly, Victor Morrell. Hey, we set it up. Everything's set. We set it up. We had the preparation for financial success. All you had to do was let go of some of that little duffel bag of cash money, put it in to some vehicles that we expect to rise. Well, we got 3 vehicles that I expect to rise: the stocks, the federal, the real estate, the dividend stocks. Those are 2 vehicles that's going to rise, and business at the same time. When there's a good economy on the stock market, generally the top 10 percenters are doing business. That means we have money going all over the place, and we have deals to make. So if you have a business, you should be thinking this is going to be a great year. So you got 3 levers of power at your disposal. Are you going to be using them? That's the question. This is the SSN Nation, ladies and gentlemen. We buy assets. Assets give us money, otherwise known as a return on ROI. Liabilities, they're off the table for 2024. And if you're going to do liabilities, make those liabilities a tax deduction the most you can. All right? Just keep that in mind. See, I want to buy a business. I like hearing that, Brian P. Everybody listening, notice he says, I want to buy a business. Why do you want to buy a business? Because you know you can get the accounting numbers. You can find out how profitable it is. Knowing when you buy it from day one, it's making money, you have cash flow coming back from your investment. That's what you want. You don't really want to start a business. That's high risk. So yes, I'm starting a business, but see, I'm in so many things. I'm like real estate. I'm into entertainment also. So I have several levers that I can push with this company. All right. So I'm not a one-trick pony, more like 10. Yo, yeah, it's dangerous. I'm dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down in the DR. Like I said, it's takeover. These guys have no idea. I keep saying it. Now just watch. I want to buy a business. So when he says he wants to buy a business, I love hearing that instead of starting a business, because starting a business, failure rates are high, 8, 9 out of 10. And you have to go learn, because since you're just starting a business, you don't know what's going to happen in the future, versus if you have one that somebody says, yeah, we make $300,000 or $200,000 profit every year. We're going to give out 20% of our equity. So now you start going, well, okay, so I get 60 G's, 50 G's a year for a X amount investment. Cool. All right. That's what you're looking for. That's why people buy businesses. That's why the big boys buy businesses. They merge with another business, just like what's happening with Mara, or I'm sorry, with Hut, right? USBTC and HUD 8 merging. That's what we do. All right. So check it out. I need some help doing that. Biz, buy, sell. Just for starters. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Biz, buy, sell. Just for start. Just go look. All right. Or you want to get even crazier. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to pull this up. Because there's people right now that are like, wait, what? Biz, buy, sell? What the hell is he talking about? Well, here's what I'm talking about. I told people before, you can go to Craigslist and see crazy stuff. People are selling their businesses. Most of the time, though, it's restaurants because they're easier to sell whether you lease the building or own the business. Easier to sell because those have revenue oftentimes or profits. So let's go. Yeah, let's go with. Nah, I'm going to stay Georgia. I'm going to go with Georgia. Georgia. All industries. No, not all. I want to do. No. Let's see. Non-online restaurant and foods service. Here we go. Service businesses. Okay, there's a reason I picked this. The only reason I picked this is because generally a service business has clients. So repeat customers is a thing. So see, here we have it right here. Dry cleaner, Canton. They only want, well, I say only. They want 330K. They're saying cash flow is 153. This makes it interesting. Here we go. They're making this kind of easy just off the rip of this. Retirement brings this awesome enterprise to market. 29,950 current average monthly gross sales. Oh, hold on. He's giving net numbers. Net numbers mean you can figure out the value of the company if he's giving out net numbers. That's beautiful. Netting owner handsome. Oh, he's just saying handsome returns. Okay, so let's just use. What are we going to use, Victor Marrero? We're going to use, and for everybody else, we're straight up using 50%. Straight up. All right, this is a service business. We're using 50%. Let's see. So wait, what? Name a primary production location is Pro Cleaners. 17,350 current average monthly sales. The production for what? Wait a minute. Wait. There's more than just one location. Secondary location is pickup and delivery. Named Pride Cleaners. 12,600. This is 100% turnkey operation with 5 well-trained outside employees, excluding owner. Oh, yes. Schedule rotation with 2 W-2 and 3. Oh, no. 3 cash. Okay, I don't like that. Operation is run and managed by the owners. Not absentee run, but can be if you hire a day manager. Okay, somebody's probably already bought this. I'm just going to say, because this looks like, yeah, this is looking earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation. Wait, what? Okay, that's cute. Furniture fixtures that will remain is okay. So he's not taking that out. Inventory, great. Established, great. Nice. Okay. 330. I don't like that number, but let's say he likes it. I don't. I want it for less. GeorgiaBusinessSales.com is one spot. So this is how simple it is. This is biz buy sell. Exactly. B-I-Z. B-U-I, B-I-Z, B-U-I-S-E-L-L for everybody on the podcast. Check it out. The business has aggressively priced, can provide sustainable operation that can yield robust dividends to your family and business portfolio. No seller financing. Yeah, everybody always does that, man. Just come with the cash. Ask for Mike at some brokerage. Okay, we got to pay brokerage fees. That's crazy. All right, this is in some place called Canton, Georgia. I don't really know where that is, but Cash flow 153, asking price 330. I don't know what he means by cash flow. He's talking about starting with your net before tax. That's worse than 50%. So what do we, I mean, is he grossing 100K? That means, well, if he's grossing 100K, I got to admit, 330 is cheap. That's 30% return. I mean, damn, that would be pretty good. I love dry cleaner businesses. I love those type of businesses. That's why I always pick them. I love these type of businesses because they're so cheap to buy and you can get a great return on your money. It's crazy. But anyhow, Squeegee Squad, remotely managed, another cleaning business, another dry cleaning business, ATM route. Oh, cash flow 175, but the dude wants that's 630. Yeah, that makes sense. So here's how it goes, just so you guys get this my number. If the guy says I make $100,000 a year, if I'm buying, I have cash flows of 100,000, and they say it's 637, I think it's undervalued. That's the way I look at it. But see, we're in dry clean. What is this? What is this? What is this here? Okay, another dry clean. Oh, I think this is the one we saw before. It looks like it. I think this is the one that was already taken, but yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy right here. Yeah, 8,000. Again, this is sounding different. But nonetheless, if we're talking 100,000 or even if we're talking 75,000, 149 is a deal. I mean, come on. Well, actually, we're going to buy it for less than that. But all I'm saying is, if you had cash flow of 75 and you pay it for 149, I mean, come on, or a profit. That's crazy. I mean, that's why they're always, but there might be some new laws coming in because there's way too many dry cleaners for sale now. There must be some new law coming. That's coming. So you got to check. All right. We're going to stay here for all night because whenever we start talking business, you guys know how I get. So we're going to wrap this up. We got to go. All right. We still got some holiday stuff to do. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I need some help with that. Brian P. I gave you something to look at. Just go start getting terminology. Go to LoopNet. LoopNet.com. Go there, look for businesses because you can do the same thing. You can look for business, biz buy sell, go look for business, start looking at what you see. So basically, what you're looking at is you need to find out the net after all expenses, net operating income. All right. That's NOI is what they call it. They started changing up names to make people think they're smarter, but NOI is what you want. Net operating income. I don't really care what everybody else says. Just give me the NOI number, man. So if somebody's selling something for $1 million, I'm like, I don't really care what your revenue numbers are. What's the net operating income that you show on your tax statements? And by the way, I need those tax statements. So that's all that counts to me. If he comes back, he wants $1 million, and he comes back and he says, "Oh man, we made $50,000 this year." I tell him, "You ain't getting $1 million from me." Now, if he came back and said it's 400 G's, 300 G's, and it makes $50,000, okay, maybe that makes a little more sense, but I still wouldn't do anything. But the point is, just 10 times the number of NOI, that gets you a ballpark. You're going to pay a premium for the higher class properties or higher class business it is. So somebody making 100,000 in one business might be good if you can buy it for 300 or 400,000. Another business, you might have to pay $1 million. So it all depends. But I'm just giving you an idea. Just go for NOI, times it by 10, and go from there. All right. So that's how you know. If somebody says I want $1 million and they only make $75,000 a year, you say no. All I'm saying, that's my criteria. All right. So what you do is just go look at Biz Buy Sell, get the lingo, see what they're talking about, understand what you're looking at. Go to LoopNet, go see what you're looking at, and then since you already do investments, it's no different from when you do stocks, real estate, or buying a business. It's all the same thing. You have to know your return on investment. So just like now when we talk stocks, Max ETFs, you already extrapolated out that it said, I think you or Victor was the ones that said 60, what was it, 73, was it 73 cents? I think that's what it was. For TSLY, was it 73 cents average? So we figured out times 12, right? So you can actually figure out the number on your return on investment. If you bought the stock for $12 and you're getting $8.70 annually, and you divide that by 12, you're looking at some crazy number, right? So all I'm saying is that's what we're talking. That's like 90. That's like, geez, that's like 90% or something, 70, 80%. But nonetheless, I'm just trying to say you'll understand just from that, because you can do the same thing. NOI is kind of like the same thing. You're just going to go, okay, if I have to buy something for, let's say, 500,000 and it makes NOI wise profit 100,000, you do the same thing. You're dividing, you're going 100,000 divided by 500,000. That's going to be 20%. Same thing. So it's up to you. Do you want to get 20% return? Or is there a way you can increase the profits of the company? So then you're sitting there going, that's a deal, because I'll be able to increase it 5 to 10%. So I'll be getting 30% return on my money, because I'm going to be getting 130 to 150,000. So now it makes a more attractive deal to you because you have a plan. That's what you're looking for, right? For most businesses, you're looking for some way that you can enhance the business from day one that the prior owner, well, either they've been there forever and they haven't figured it out, or maybe they tried it, but it didn't work because the way they approached it. You just have to have your own way where you can make more money, and that can increase it. So again, you have all these options. So if you ever want to talk business, let me know. We do business. We do business. All right. We do business. So you have Victor's number. You got my email as well. And there's a few other people that can help you out as well. We got the Seamless Genius, who's handling holiday cheer. She's awesome as well. We got a lot of people. Mr. Cool, Mr. Financials. I mean, come on. We got a lot of people in the house that do business. So if you need some help, just ask. But you have two places you can go. Biz Buy Sell, start looking over what you kind of want to get into, and then go to LoopNet, and you can find businesses there. And that'll get you an introduction into what you're doing. And when you send emails, then you can best believe you're going to be on somebody's list, the broker's list, who sell businesses for other people. And then they'll send you some new businesses that are for sale occasionally. So you can always be in the loop. All right. Just like the guy in Cincinnati, I bought one property from him like 10 years ago. No, maybe even longer than that. He still sends me emails for any new deals that come up for the real estate in Cincinnati. So, and he already has everything already worked out. He's got the whole thing because he's got the Excel spreadsheet all worked out. This is how much it made per month. This is what it does. This is what the repairs need to be done. Here's the cost. He's got it all. Poof, done. So you don't even have to ask questions. You're sitting there like, damn, okay, this thing makes X amount and we need to spend that much, or we can take our profits and buy in and fix it up over time. Everything is there for you to make a decision. And that's what makes him so special, because for investors to have all the information that you're going to ask for anyhow, and he puts it there with the receipts, with the, like in the case of real estate, with the lease agreements, the occupancy, everything is there. Everything you can think of. And then some. He puts even stuff you don't even need to know about, but he still puts it in there. So that way he knows when he sends it out, the odds of somebody buying it is pretty high, real high. In fact, when he sends an email out, it's 3 days, you got 72 hours or less. It'll be gone because he has so many investors that sit there and go, I'll take 10%. I'll take 15%. That's what they do. They're like, oh, as soon as they see 10%, they're like, I'll take it. And these things aren't that expensive when you start talking about $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 and you're getting $30,000, $40,000. Well, see, most people would say, well, that's nothing, but you do that 2 or 3 times. Now you got $100,000 and some profits coming in, and you don't even have to do anything. So that's the beauty of it. And in those areas, the properties values are inexpensive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's roll. We're out of here. I want to thank everybody for being here once again. And you guys know I love you guys. And if you ever need anything, you can always email me at support@stopstrugglingnow.com. It's that simple. Or on Monday, Wednesday, or any other live stream, the chat room is open to everybody. You can ask questions there. It's the no guru zone. We don't charge for asking questions. All right. We don't do that here. We don't sell courses either. We don't do that here. All right. We're not going to make you come to a webinar, seminar either. You don't have to do it. But yes, SSN Lifestyle, we're having something, but that's up to you. We still love you if you come or not. It doesn't matter. All right. This isn't a cult situation. All right. So nonetheless, thank you everybody for being here. And with all that said, we're going to make this short tonight because you got to stay safe out here. Again, there's a lot of people under pressure. And you don't want to be one of them because you make mistakes when you're under pressure. And with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, be safe, don't be the problem, and make sure no matter what, you're going to keep your head up. You're going to keep moving, and I'm out.